Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has said that Moscow's conditions for peace in Ukraine remain unchanged since the August summit between President Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump in Alaska. Speaking to reporters, Lavrov rejected Western calls for an immediate end to the war without addressing its root causes, saying such an approach would mean forgetting the origins of the conflict, causes he claimed the Trump administration clearly understand. Lavrov also criticized a CNN report suggesting a planned meeting with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio had been postponed, calling it unscrupulous and confirming that Russia had not altered its stance. He emphasized that the timing of the next Trump-Putin summit, potentially in Budapest, was secondary to implementing previously agreed understandings. Authorities in Poland and Romania detained 8 individuals suspected of planning sabotage operations on behalf of Russia. 3 of the arrests are linked to an alleged plan to send parcel bombs to Ukraine, echoing previous incidents in 2024, where explosive packages sent via carriers like the DHL and the DPD detonated in parts of Europe. Romania's Decode agency confirmed that on October 16th, 2 Ukrainian nationals were detained for suspected involvement in sabotage attempts. European security officials have previously accused Russia of orchestrating parcel bomb plots as test runs for potential attacks on cargo flights bound for the US. Moscow has denied the allegations. Ukrainians have expressed skepticism over the possibility of a lasting ceasefire with Russia, despite growing international support for halting the war at current battle lines. The remarks came as European leaders, including those from Britain, France, Germany and the EU, joined Ukraine in backing US President Donald Trump's call for an immediate ceasefire and negotiations based on the existing line of contact. Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin are expected to meet in Budapest in the coming weeks, though no date has been confirmed. Hungary, an EU and NATO member, has maintained close ties with Moscow throughout the conflict, while Kiev and its allies demand an immediate halt to fighting. Moscow has previously insisted on Ukraine ceding more territory as a condition for peace talks. Russia's attacks on energy infrastructure has left hundreds of thousands without power in Ukraine's Chernihiv region. The Energy Ministry reported that the Chernihiv city and the province's northern areas lost all electricity supply, with repair work hindered by the threat of continuing drone strikes. The bombardment, which also hit the neighboring Sumy region, marks the latest in Russia's campaign targeting Ukraine's power grid ahead of winter. Poland has cautioned Russian President Vladimir Putin against flying through its airspace en route to a planned summit with US President Donald Trump in Budapest, warning it could be forced to execute an International Criminal Court arrest warrant. Polish Foreign Minister Radosław Sikorski said that Poland cannot guarantee an independent court won't order the government to escort such an aircraft down to hand the suspect to The Hague. Earlier, the ICC issued a warrant for Putin in 2023 over alleged war crimes in Ukraine. Sikorski added that Russia is aware of this and will likely choose a different flight route if the meeting proceeded. Demolition crews began tearing down part of the White House East Wing to make way for a new presidential ballroom. championed by President Donald Trump, heavy machinery was seen dismantling the facade of the East Wing, which has historically housed the First Lady's offices, a theatre, and the visitors' entrance used for welcoming foreign dignitaries. Trump confirmed the groundbreaking after media outlets published image of the demolition. The ballroom, expected to cost over $250 million, will be funded by Trump and private donors. The current East Wing was constructed in 1942 under President Franklin D. Roosevelt and includes an underground emergency bunker. While the White House has not commented on the project, Trump has previously voiced frustration with space limitations during state events.